because I feel like one of the reasons why we're even having this discussion today, I know that in January, Miss Betty Williams called in and was really upset at Bruce Wagstaff because of the way that he allocated this funding and was not transparent. She said that he was cherry picking things, and there were no black organizations that were even on this list. And I go back to the intent of how you want to spend these ARPA funds, and that is always what I've had an issue with. So Supervisor Cerna, we can go back and forth about if they were managed right or what, and moving stuff from the general fund. We can go back and forth on that, but the intent is always the issue. And if you're intending on spending these funds in an equitable way, then you would have set up that framework from the beginning. So then you wouldn't have a Miss Betty Williams calling you and saying there are no black organizations on that, because if you took an equitable approach, you would know that black people been disproportionately impacted by the coronavirus, and so you would have had this framework in place that would allow that to happen. There are jurisdictions that are doing this right now, but again, you don't want to do it. If you look at what LA has done, LA literally has a framework. They have a countywide equity guiding and ARPA-specific budget equity principles. They have a funding formula that targets funding in the highest need communities with a mapping tool to help identify those communities and such and such. And if you go on their website, they have the data, they have the reports, they have contracting opportunities, so everything is clear, everything is transparent. This is not what Sacramento County has. When I go on our ARPA page, it's one page. There's like barely anything on there for us to see. My question to you is, what is the outcome that you intend to see by giving money to these organizations? What is the outcome you intend to see from getting $300 million? Are you just throwing money everywhere and then hoping like, okay, well, we did it and it looks good because you got some money out in your district? But what is the transformation that you're actually trying to make with this $300 million to really get at people who have been impacted by racial injustice for years, impacted by being unhoused for years? This is the framework, an equity-based framework, and we've sent a letter. You have the tools, but the will is not there. And that is the ultimate problem that I have with this whole discussion, and that's the most disappointing part. Thank you. I'm going to go back to talking.